What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. And I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen. Over the weekend, I did a story about this gentleman right here. This is fallen Greensboro, North Carolina police officer, Sergeant Phillip Dale Nix. May he rest in peace. Mr. Nix was off duty when he came across these three individuals robbing a store for beer. He tried to intervene and lost his life. He was shot. Now, these three people up here are identified as 18-year-old Jameer Foster, 18-year-old Zachariah Blackwell, and 28-year-old John Walter Morrison. Today, guys, these people appeared in court. And a few things happened in this news article. And when I'll see if you pick them out, and we're going to talk about them, at the end. But I'm going to tell you something. The city of Greensboro, North Carolina is very upset with them, and they are going to get smoked. You watch. Check this out.
Mr. Foster, first thing, let me say, do not make any statement. Anything you say can be used against you.
Jameer Foster, Zachariah Blackwell, and John Morrison each appeared over video, facing not only the judge, but also Police Chief Thompson, Mayor Nancy Vaughn, dozens of officers, and the widow of Sergeant Phillip Dale Nix. Jameer Foster appeared first and is facing the heaviest possible sentence.
You're also charged with first-degree murder that carries the maximum sentence of the death penalty or life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Prompting a reaction from him, Judge Tabitha Holliday quickly put down.
This is just a horrible, horrible thing. So don't say anything else. Please don't say anything else. At this point, you're presumed innocent. That's the way our justice system works, and that's where we stand today.
Meanwhile, Blackwell and Morrison each could face more than 19 years in prison. In court today, we also heard new details on what led up to the shooting. According to the district attorney, Sergeant Nix frequented the sheets on Sandy Ridge Road in Colfax. On that day, the DA says Sergeant Nix was sitting outside at a table off duty when he noticed a car parked in a handicapped spot. It's unclear if he was in uniform, but the DA says he had his badge and a gun with him. The DA said Morrison and Foster each stole 5 cases of beer and went out to the car. And that's when investigators say Nix approached the driver's side of the car.
At that point, it's believed this individual pulled a handgun, fired at least 5 shots, striking Officer Nix.
In a moment of sympathy, Judge Holliday directly addressed the loss of Sergeant Nix to his widow and Greensboro police.
Tragedy doesn't even describe the senseless acts of violence that we see here today, and I'm very sorry for you and your family. My sincere condolences to your family and to the entire Greensboro Police Department family.
Did y'all see that? They finished. Especially Jameer Foster, the shooter. He's done. You got 2 options. Either the death penalty or life in prison. 18 years old, threw his life away. Over beer. Beer, y'all. Beer. To buy drugs. What, you got a alcoholic dope man? You could have, man, I don't understand this thing. What else did y'all notice in that video? And like, this the part that makes me mad. You got these young kids out here doing crime. Got a 28-year-old man with it. Yeah, I'm still harping on that. A 28-year-old man that should be the voice of reason with them. Don't even have a gun. Put it in the hands of an 18-year-old boy. Throw his life away where he skates and gets 19 years if he gets that much. Did you see the other thing too? Both 18-year-olds, when they showed their face, they were shook. Did you see Zachariah Blackwell? You saw her face? She like, yeah, you can get up 19 years. I honestly think she was the driver because they said both the men came running out the store with the beer. 5 cases of beer each. That's a lot of liquid. That's heavy. They come out the store. Officer Nix sitting outside. They pull up to the handicap spot because it's easy access to come in and out. That's how they got busted. I mean, they got busted anyway because he came out the store. They came out the store, but brought attention to themselves. Another example of the world's dumbest criminals. I feel nothing for them. You shot a man over beer and you look at both of them, the 18-year-olds, Zakaria and Jameer, the shooter, they don't even look like they old enough to drink. Man, people be so selfish in trying to get theirs that they don't think about anything. And then when they do get theirs, they look stupid. All three of them look dumb. Did you see John Morrison, 28 years old? He's just standing there. He been through this before. They haven't. You can look, they shook. They probably was in juvenile before, probably. But Jameer Foster immediately started talking. That's another thing. These kids nowadays, man, they do these crimes, they start talking immediately. Yeah, I know it. What the judge say? Don't say nothing. Don't say sorry, because you're going to be sorry. They not playing. Listen, in the justice system, no matter who you are, if they got you, they're going to put all the weight they had on you because it's easy. It's an easy conviction. It is. What else did y'all notice? This is why I say they finished. They finished, y'all. Check it out. Who was in the courtroom? Packed. Who was in there? The wife of slain officer Phillip Dale Nix. The mayor of Greensboro, North Carolina, was at the in the courtroom. The chief of police was there. 3 people. Now, chief of police feel as though he's a victim because he lost a good officer and possibly a friend. The wife lost a husband. Children lost a father. The mayor in there because it happened in his city. And he showed up to show support. They rallying around this woman. All of the figureheads of the city are there around this woman, and they all got eyes and frowns looking at you fools. How stupid can you be? Now, granted, they didn't know this was going to happen to them, and the community support, which I praise the community for having support, and how bad they look, and they can't get out of it. There you are in the corner. Ain't no shadows to hide in. Light right on you. The silliness of young people, man, for real. Like, I mean, when I was their age, I would never think of doing anything like that. Then again, I had proper parenting. It's nobody's fault out here when you choose to make a judgment call as an adult, whether it's a young adult or an older adult. You made that call. Like I said, in the morning, we got a chance and a choice to do something different with ourselves. And they choose that. That was their choice. Here's another thing. Did you hear the judge? She addressed the widow and the police. Y'all got to pay attention. My condolences go to you, man. This is a senseless crime. He tried to talk. Jameer Foster. Don't say nothing. You get my sincerest condolences. And the Greensboro, North Carolina Police Department. I'm sorry for your loss. You know what that means? I'm going to get him. Don't worry. I'm going to get him. Now, Zakaria Blackwell, John Walter Morrison, they're not charged with the murder case. So they can face up to 19 years. Still, it's a lot of time, y'all. They'll just go into the system. I don't know how much time they'll get, but they'll go into the system. They don't want them. They want him, Jameer Foster. They want Jameer Foster. And I guarantee you, when you got the mayor in there, the chief of police, the wife, and the judge addresses them, you getting the death penalty. Somebody tell me I'm lying. They're going to push for that. I guarantee you, the life without parole, or the death penalty will come down to the widow. Ma'am, what you want? They do that. This guy right here was a prominent public figure. He was a police officer, well respected in the community, had a good record. People respected him. He went to that place a lot. He frequented. He knew them people, the people in the store. He was off duty and still doing his due diligence. What did the chief of police say in the other video? It's a good thing we got good officers like Officer Nix that came and responded to the call, even out of uniform. Can you imagine when the police showed up there and seen the body on the ground, and it wasn't just a regular person, but somebody they knew? Come on. Come on. You know it's going down. Jameer Foster's finished. It's a damn shame. Leave me a comment on this. Tell me if y'all agree or disagree with what I said. You got to watch the little intricacies of what's going on in the courtroom and how people respond to each other and come together when it's something that they all disagree on. They made Jameer Foster the devil, and they're going to send him to the hellfire while the other ones stand on the sideline and get third-degree burns. I'm Stockmarket Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.